top NSA whistleblower, is graciously giving us his time today to try to promote basic freedom. Exposefacts.org is the website where you can see his work and other whistleblowers' work. I want to go to some phone calls here in a moment, but I wanted to ask you, because listeners are tweeting and asking about encryption. They're asking about different forms of encryption and does it work? I'm no encryption expert and no code breaker like you, but from what's been mainline news, almost all major encryption, it turns out, was set up by NSA moles to have back doors into it. And I think we should protest and remove the spying itself. You know, trying to avoid it, from what I've read, actually puts you at top of the list to be snooped on. Is that an accurate statement, sir?
Yes, FBI looks at it by saying if you encrypt what you're saying to one another, that means you're hiding something, therefore you're guilty of something, therefore we're going to target you. That's basically their approach. Mine, you just made the statement about encryption being under the program Bull Run, which is what NSA is doing. It's weakening encryptions or getting back doors in for FBI or anybody else in the intelligence community to get into them, but they have weaknesses in the system so that in many cases they have the ability to read them, and that means that none of the existing publicly available encryption systems are necessarily secure. So you can't really, Tor, I think, is one way of helping to add a complication to it. Tor is a kind of an anonymizing program that allows you to send your packets of email around different ways, so it hides who you are in the network as the packet's passed and where you're going once you get there. So that adds a layer of complexity to the problem, which I think they're still, from what I've read anyway, they're still working through it. They're having some successes, but they're not through it yet.
Sure.
So there's still that level of protection that could occur there. But with encryption, it's doubtful that if they're really after you, that you can, because after all, even if you encrypt something successfully and you can defeat their attacks at the crypt system, once you decrypt something and put it on your computer, they can come in actively and attack your computer and take it off after you've decrypted it.
Well, sure. And of course, I was told about this years ago, but it came out last year. The new chips come out that can be energized even if your computer's walled off and not on the internet, and they can energize the chips wirelessly and suck the data off that way.
That's right. Yep.
City of Austin tap water versus filtered City of Austin tap water.
I can taste dirt in it.
God knows what's in this.
This has an aftertaste.
Tastes like Austin water? Yeah, it does. Ugh.
These people just sampled City of Austin tap water straight from the faucet. Next, we had them try a sample of tap water filtered through the ProPure G2.0 filtration system.
High quality H2O.
That one is better.
Tastes like nothing.
Yep, I know what good water tastes like. It's good water.
Most tap water contains added substances like fluoride, chlorine, Monsanto's deadly pesticide, glyphosate, and many others. Studies prove that these substances are linked to an assortment of major health issues, including tooth decay, lowered IQ, and even cancer.
It tastes like you're drinking out of the lake when you're drinking tap water.
Yeah, it has that processed flavor to it.
The ProPure G2.0 filtration system removes these deadly substances and many more, leaving only fresh-tasting, deliciously clean water.
Okay, this is very tasty.
It's good water.
Refreshing.
It's good.
Go to InfoWarsStore.com today and get your free wire stand with the purchase of a ProPure Big Water Filtration System. This is a limited time offer, so don't delay. Visit InfoWarsStore.com today or call 1-888-253-3139.